Good morning. We are home. It feels so good to be home. I love home. Boy, the mountains gave us quite the welcome yesterday when we were flying home. It's always so beautiful to fly into Portland because we're surrounded by the Cascades, and when you're up flying over the Cascades on a clear day, you can see all of our big mountains, and it just feels like there's no other place on earth like it. And going from flat and really quite brown area in Dallas, which has its own beauty, of course, but flying, like, we looked out the left side of the plane and it looked like you could touch the top of Mount Hood. We were right on top of it. It was beautiful. And then we could see like Three Sisters and all the mountains to the south. And then if you looked through our side, you could see St. Helens and Mount Baker and Mount Rainier, and just so deep green and covered in snow. And it was just, it's always such a wonderful welcome home. And it just is like, you know, we always have a good time on vacation and we always love it, but coming home, it just, you know, it just feels like that special place that you can never find again. It's so beautiful here, and I just, every time I leave it and then I come back, it's just, I reappreciate how gorgeous it is, the place that we live. So a few things have changed. The plum tree decided to bloom. I can't decide if that's early or not. I guess we are most of the way through February already, if I think about it. We're getting a one good day of weather, it looks like, maybe two. It may hit 60 here today. Earlier when I was out, I could see my breath. So I think I'm gonna get out in the yard and at least like tidy up the patio so that we can use it. I'm not gonna quite worry, and maybe start in on getting the beds ready, but I'm not gonna worry too much about the overgrown grass. That you can definitely tell the sun is starting to hit it and grow, and it needs a mowing, but it's still too wet to do it, or it's just gonna be a mud puddle. And we've got in the summertime and when it starts to dry out, I'm really on top of picking up the dogs' messes, but I don't usually like worry too much in the wintertime. So we've got, that is like a couple day task of like cleaning the yard up and kind of getting it prepared. But oh my gosh, it's so nice out here. I think I might just, I want to clean up and get this area usable. And then I want to plot out another bed for vegetables, I'm thinking. So I've got to clean out. I've got, this one had like our onions and stuff in it last year. And then this whole area off to the side of the house, I had tons and tons and tons of tomatoes. I'm not sure I'm even gonna need to plant anything because I think we're gonna have a lot of volunteers. So I'm gonna wait and see what happens. It gets so hot and wonderful right there that they just love it. We had, if you guys saw last summer, just gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons. I still have tomatoes in my freezer from sauce that I've made. So I'm gonna wait and see if any volunteers come up and then just kind of like trim them back. But I'm thinking of putting another bed right here and kind of connecting things. I like the cinder block thing because it's super cheap and super easy and doable. So but yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna do quite as much of a variety, but maybe do more of like honing in on the things that we really like. I've got a section back here that I want to do something with, but it's pretty shaded. So I want to do a little bit of research on like vegetables to do a little bit better in the shade. I don't know if there are any, but yeah, I've got the itch to be outside. Like, this is the time of year that I drive my husband crazy with, because now I've moved past hibernating and I just want to go. like once the sun comes back. And we will be springing forward, as you guys all know, pretty soon. So it's time to start doing it. Time to start getting ready for new life. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Maybe I might plant a whole bunch of lavender along the back there. That would be cool. Have like a lavender garden. Maybe some more rosemary, because that combo of lavender and rosemary is so yummy. And the chickens are all fine. I was a little worried about them because the last time we left on vacation, raccoon got in and took out the whole flock. But no, everyone's good. They had food and water still. They were a little, cabin fever because I didn't let them out to the big pen. But I let them out and they are very happy right now. And so yeah, that's the plan for today. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I noticed when we got home that even though, so while we were in Texas, I thought of Sarah, but it was more of a fond memory of Sarah. I even found, a feather ring. I'm always on the lookout for things with feathers on them. They don't happen very often, like things that call to me. And I found a feather ring. And so I like, when I see something with feathers on it, I snatch it up because it reminds me of her. And I feel like I'm keeping her with me, close to me. And so it was like fond memories, but soon as, and nothing triggered loss, the feeling of loss while we were down there, because it was all new. It was all things that I don't associate with her. And as soon as we landed, we were driving home, all like this weight hit my chest of I'm coming home and she's not here. Or, all the things we passed that I was like, I remember doing that with her. And it took a little bit of work to get out of this weighed down funk on the drive home. It didn't help that we were incredibly tired. And move past it and recognize that that's what was happening, that I've just come back from a place where there were no triggers, and I had almost felt like freedom for the last week to leave life behind and everything we've been through. And then it just kind of dropped on me like a sack of potatoes when I got in the car, that we're back and it's reality and she's not here anymore. And how is that possible? So I feel like I've worked through it though. I recognized it and realized that was happening, and that it is going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little bit of a challenge the rest of the week and the weekend to get kind of my boundaries back up after having them not need to be there for a week, 4 days, however long we were there. So I didn't expect that. That was kind of a slap in the face a little bit. I'm assuming, and I'll write that. This is something I want to write down to talk to my grief counselor about, just as I try and document all the things to talk to her about that I want to mention to help process the things. And if anyone is going through the same thing or has experienced the same thing, I feel you. And I recognize it, and I send you my love. So you guys have a wonderful day. I hope it's sunny and beautiful wherever you are. Even if it's raining, maybe just step out and take a deep breath. I can hear the birds. There's so many birds today. I love spring. New life. Okay. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.